Well, that was a very USL type of night, wasn't it? 2-1 the final score. Tacoma get the win against San Diego. 3 points to Tacoma. San Diego start the week with a loss. We get another match this weekend against Los Dos. That was a weird one, Darren, was it not?
Jordan, are we sure that the match is over?
No.
Because when...
The broadcast just kind of disappeared.
Yeah, all of a sudden 1 minute we're looking at Callum Montgomery, who's lying down being attended to by the referee, by teammates, and then the broadcast went off the air. So we have people who are in Tacoma telling us that, in fact, the match is over. What you're hearing in the background there has to do with the Gold Cup, not so much
Mexico,
to do with the
Canada
USL
right
tonight.
now.
But it appears to be, though I wouldn't swear on a stack of Bibles that this were the case, Tacoma 2, San Diego Loyal 1. It was a weird one tonight, man. I'm telling you.
Very weird.
This is not us. We have not been drinking. We have not been doing shots. But the match just sort of ended on television, and nobody really knew what the heck was going on after that. So
No, but we did find Drew's backpack, so anything's possible here in the post-match show. It was a weird night. The 2 goals that Tacoma scored, weird. San Diego's goal I thought was good, and then a very strange ending to the game, the broadcast, and everything that comes with it. I don't understand a lot of the things that happened at the very end with the red cards. Morgan Hackworth getting a red. I did not see anything that warranted a red from Morgan Hackworth. Maybe it happened. I have not seen it on any replays given. I even thought the yellow card given to Corey Herzog was a little rough as well. I don't know what Corey was supposed to do in that spot. He was given a yellow. A red was issued as well. We finished that match 10-10. And the broadcast just dipped out. They said goodbye at that point. A wild, wild finish, but no points for San Diego. Back-to-back losses now. We have not seen that since the very beginning of the season when they started with 4 consecutive losses. But Darren, similar to what we were talking about following that Phoenix match, San Diego in a spot where they're looking to kind of pick themselves up after this one.
yeah, absolutely. And it's a weird season. It was a weird match here, as Jordan just said. Both goals scored by Tacoma. One was more bizarre than the other one. We also saw something, Jordan, that you almost never see because it doesn't happen, and it never has happened, that we actually saw a 6th substitute for San Diego Loyal. After emptying his bench, Landon Donovan was put into a position where Grant Stoneman received, took a shot to the head, was down for a little while, appeared to be a little bit woozy. I'll let the team come out with their official diagnosis at some point, but he really did. He took a shot right off the top of his head. He was down, face down, appeared to be a little bit wobbly. USL and some of the other lower leagues have instituted the policy on a trial basis here for 2021 that if somebody does sustain what would appear to be a concussion-related head injury, you actually can get an extra sub out of this. So we saw 5 straight subs coming off the bench from Landon Donovan, Nate Miller. Then we saw Grant Stoneman subbed out, Joshua Yarrow subbed back in. So it just was one of those nights. 2 very bizarre goals. 2 goals probably that SD Loyal's going to be thinking about for a long time as they're on their way back from Tacoma tonight from Seattle-Tacoma Airport. And then missed opportunities, not a ton of shots on goal, a 6th substitution, and then the bizarre ending there, as Jordan said, finishing 10-on-10 with multiple simultaneous red cards coming late into the match. Morgan Hackworth being sent off. First straight red card in SD Loyal history, for what that's worth. I don't think that's one of those that Morgan Hackworth is going to take home and think about and put on as a line on the resume. All around, though, just a very, very bizarre night. 2 straight losses, one that we thought certainly for Loyal being able to bounce back coming out of Phoenix. But also now just looking at the away record, Tacoma's been very good at home. 3 wins and a draw, now 4 wins and a draw. Loyal now just 1 win away, and that goes with 5 losses and a couple of draws. So not getting it done outside of Torero Stadium, their fortress of success.
Yeah, home has been much better for San Diego so far this season. We'll see Tacoma coming up at Torero Stadium next month in the middle of August. That's when they come to San Diego for the first time. We've had 2 matches in Tacoma. They have not gone San Diego's way, an aggregate of 5-2. That's some quick math for you right there. But that is the story tonight. A strange ending in what was a strange night that results in 0 points for San Diego. No shots on target in the first half. That clearly changed with the goal in the second half. Toomey getting on the board, Toomey Moshobani. Let's stick with a positive real quick. His 3rd goal of the season. All 3 have come via the head. 3 headers this year for Toomey Moshobani. his goal total is starting to climb a little bit, and maybe we'll see a little bit more of Toomey going forward.
Yeah, we've seen Jack Blake, Alejandro Guido, and Toomey Moshibani. 4 goals for Blakey, 3 goals for Guido, 3 goals now for Toomey Moshibani. And here's the thing about Toomey, because we got to see him all last year. We got to see him during preseason as well. He's a player who has incredible skill, but what he was lacking was confidence because he never really saw the ball go into the net. Now he's seeing the ball go in the net. That header tonight was pretty much about as good a goal as we have seen from anybody here from SD Loyal so far this season.
Kick-to-kick points, baby.
He loved it too because that meant 3 points for him. Kudos to Jordan, who finally picks up a couple of points here. Finally picks it up. And we thought, okay, which way is this going to go now? Maybe after a slow start, Landon pulling all the bench players, putting all of his regulars there in to start the second half. Maybe this match would turn around, but they never were able to turn the corner. So again, just a very bizarre night. Hard to believe that of the 6 losses so far that Loyal has here in 2021, 2 of them come to Tacoma and 2 opportunities against.
Yeah, Landon Donovan this week calling it a must-win match tonight. You may be scratching your head after you saw the starting 11, saying, how is this a must-win if this is going to be your starting 11? It seemed like there was some urgency to start the second half, Darren. We saw a lot of subs come on. Blake came on, Metcalf came on, Guido came on. We saw a few more subs in the second half. As you mentioned a little bit earlier, the 6th additional sub because of the concussion to Grant Stoneman. So you saw the urgency at halftime. Maybe San Diego wondering what things could have been looking like at the end of the 90 if they changed the starting 11 tonight. Who knows? They get ready now for Los Angeles and Los Dos. They'll be on the road, and that's going to be one that matters a little bit more than maybe it did when the week started, just because of the result here tonight. Orange County loses on Tuesday night. San Diego loses on Thursday night. This is great news for Phoenix. San Diego's still in a great spot when it comes to playoffs. You got to finish in the top 4. But the way that this week started with Orange County getting a loss, it looked like an opportunity for San Diego to really catch up and take over second place. That conversation changes a little bit. We'll take a timeout. We weren't very good about that in the pregame show, so let's be better in the post-match show. We'll chat with the owner, hear from the Naughty Barrel and Rancho Penasquitos. Locals hanging around as well. Plenty to discuss following a 2-1 loss for San Diego. It's Matchday Live. We'll be back after this.
Your summer starts here. With big savings on a new Toyota, you can go out and do all the things that make summer the best time of the year. But don't miss out on all the fun. See your Toyota dealer and catch a great deal today.
Right now, drive home a stylish new Corolla with a low $199 a month lease. Or you can save big with $1,500 factory cash back.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
At Chosen Foods, we are inspired by the vibrant culinary lifestyle of the Baja Med and, of course, by avocados. From our flagship avocado oil to our family of dressings, mayos, simmer sauces, and guacamoles, the versatility of all Chosen Foods avocado-based products offer you the freedom to be both healthy and creative in the kitchen. Join us in the sun-drenched utopia of Chosen Foods, the avocado. Celebrate it.
During this pandemic, many families are worried about visiting healthcare facilities. I'm Dr. Gail Knight, Rady Children's Senior Vice President and Chief Medical Officer. I'd like to share with you the advice that I give my own family and friends. The best thing that you can do to keep your child healthy is to continue to keep routine appointments like vaccinations and regular checkups. This keeps you, your child, and our community as protected as possible. We are always open, we are here for you, and we are safe.
It's time to get moving with the financial partner that's here for your journey. From small steps to big milestones, USE Credit Union is here for you. With tools to help you bank fast, solutions to help you go far, and a team of dream makers that's ready to help you step forward with confidence. USE Credit Union.
All right, welcome back. It's Matchday Live. We're at Naughty Barrel in Rancho Penasquitos. Jordan, single game tickets, they are on sale.
Yes, they
I
are.
know you know that. Tickets start at $25 for all remaining 2021 home matches, including the next one coming up on August 7th at home at Torero Stadium. That's against Real Monarchs. You can visit sdlaw.com/tickets for more information. 2-1 the final, Tacoma over San Diego Loyal. But the most important part of the night, how good of a time we had here at Naughty Barrel in Rancho Penasquitos. I think that's the most important takeaway for me.
Win or
I've got a
lose.
full belly. I had a pulled pork sandwich. I had a pretzel. I had some fried pickles. I'm a champ.
Yeah, this is
Thank you.
James. He's the owner of Naughty Barrel in Rancho Penasquitos. Tell us about the pulled pork. Darren has been very happy about the pulled pork.
Oh my goodness. I am so full.
He's been talking about it ever since he finished it.
It's a house-made barbecue sauce we make with our super fresh paleo. So it's a big hit here. It's a big winner, one of my favorites as well. We have a cilantro coleslaw on top. So phenomenal.
Outstanding, outstanding. And also, it's not just the barbecue pulled pork sandwich, if I might. It's a little bit of a foodie. It's also the truffle parmesan fries.
Oh yes, you got the parm
Oh
fries.
my goodness.
A lot of people
Just
love that.
killed
The
it.
truffle oil on the parm fries. You can almost smell the truffle when it comes out of the kitchen. Another big fan favorite. So.
Well, I can see why. I mean, like I said, I'm going to roll myself out of here. I'm probably going to walk back to North Park tonight.
Not a bad. Hoping for 3 points, it doesn't always happen, but what does always tend to happen, we have a good time.
Yeah,
we come
absolutely.
Here, we
It was
drink.
great having you guys.
Yeah.
Really excitement, the vibe, the energy was a lot of fun up here. So loved it. Absolutely.
Yeah. What did you think of having SD Loyal on all the televisions here?
It was great. I love having the sound, and I wish we won. That'd be a little more exciting. I'm
Right.
gonna get out to a game, but it was really exciting. I hope to do it again with you guys. It was great.
If you do go to a game,
Yes.
we know a great place for you to hang out.
Okay.
It's called the Tory Club. It's right where we do the show. We drink some champagne. Do you like champagne?
I'm in.
You
Sounds like
champagne?
my speed. Yes,
Okay,
I'm
perfect.
definitely in.
Well, James will drink some champagne. Hey, we haven't got. Look at this B-roll.
Hey, look
we
at
have.
that. I love it.
This is beautiful. This is a showcase of Naughty Barrel Rancho Penasquitos. First time I have been here. Very happy that this was the
Okay.
location because
Well,
it's a
welcome.
learning experience and it's a
Yes.
great spot for us to be.
Absolutely. Great food, great drinks. So I'm glad you guys were here. It was phenomenal.
Naughty PQ. By the way, this also was a busy night in sports. Obviously, we were paying attention to Loyal and Tacoma, but we got the Gold Cup on.
Yeah.
Got some Padres on. So,
on.
a little something for everybody
A
here
little
as
bit of
well.
everything. We have 20 TVs, a
20.
bunch inside, outside, big patio area. So yeah, it's been a win, and we love piping in the music for some of these games. So
I love it.
Is this brand new?
this is new.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I've had it forever. I've been a longtime fan. And,
Right. Years.
Years and years. So,
Back to
no.
the early 90s, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
Got this a little earlier today.
It looks good.
Yeah, I'm excited, and it feels good.
You're officially a local.
I'm officially a local.
Now
I'm
you're a
in.
local.
I'm in.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
I love that.
Thank you for having us. We had a great
Absolutely.
time. We're excited to be back soon.
All right, absolutely. Great having you guys.
Pulled
Thank
pork.
you.
Pulled pork is going to
By
be
the way,
comeback.
Naughty Barrel Penasquito. PQ.
Naughty Barrel, Rancho Penasquitos. Absolutely.
I don't know what just happened in the background.
You know what just happened.
Sounds like Mexico scored. though.
Mexico just scored. In the 90. Listen, they're in the 99th minute.
In the
There's only
99th
7 minutes
minute.
of stoppage time.
99th minute.
I'm not great at math. 7 minutes of stoppage time, 99th minute. How about that?
Wow.
All right, that's what happens.
So
Yeah,
what
fun
happens
here.
when somebody scores? Is it shots on the house?
Tequila, in this case.
Yes.
Tequila. So.
Love it.
Absolutely.
Perfect. We're going to take tequila shots. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. 1 segment to go after this.
It starts off with a little seed, and with a little love from nature, it sprouts to life. And when delicious fresh fruits and veggies are perfect, they are rushed to the home of fresh. Sprouts, where goodness grows.
Want a perfect pair of sunglasses for your every occasion? Hit up the Knockaround Custom Shop. With over 1 million possible combinations, why not get a pair for every you? 8 a.m. I need a coffee you. Clocking a few miles you. Game day you. Happy camper you. Fun in the sun you. On the slopes you. Dog days you. Happy hour you. Si se puede you. The Knockaround Custom Shop. You design them, we build them.
I'm not even sure what's happening here, and I know it's fast, but I'm in love with you. We're gonna be together forevs, and I'm gonna keep you looking good, boo. That's why I got you unlimited washes. That's right, we're gonna binge wash, babe. Commit to your car. What are you waiting for?
Welcome back to Naughty Barrel. We're in Rancho Penasquitos. He's Darren Smith. I'm Jordan Caruth. This is Matchday Live. We're hanging out with the locals tonight. We're following a 2-1 loss. San Diego do not pick up any points on the road tonight. So what does it mean for the table out west? Well, it's good news for Phoenix. We know that they're very much enjoying the start to this week. They've seen Orange County lose. Now they watch San Diego lose. What does it mean for the rest of the table there, Darren?
Well, you know, it's one of these Pacific Division 6-point swings, right? So think about it. We know Loyal lost. So when you look at the standings, Loyal sitting on 21, Tacoma sitting on 16. So just a 5-point gap. But then you start thinking about the 6-point swing here. Loyal wins the match. They go up to 24 points, move into second place. Tacoma stays behind south of the playoff line there with 13. Even if you pick up a draw, it goes 22 points for Loyal, tied for second, ahead of Orange County because of head-to-head. That is the tiebreaker in the USL Championship, and Tacoma sitting at 14. So right now, Jordan, this was just Tacoma's 12th match of the year. This was Loyal's 15th match of the year, and they're 5 points back. This is new life for Tacoma. I don't know how good they are, and frankly, it varies game to game because so many of their players end up going up to Seattle. But in terms of playing in the Pacific Division, this is one of those 6-point swings now where you could have given yourself 11 points, and now it's just down to 5. This is Steve, by the way.
This is Steve.
Hi.
If you just look at the numbers, we're talking about the table. If you're just looking at the numbers, you still feel a little comfortable. But Darren brings up a good point. Tacoma haven't played nearly as many matches as San Diego. They're in a spot, if they can handle business in the matches that they still have to play, they're going to jump San Diego.
They're 5 back and 3 matches in hand.
Right. Now, SD is in third, top 4 make the playoffs, but still, not exactly a great feeling there. It adds to Sunday's match. Steve, he's the president of the locals. We partied with him tonight. We had a great time as always.
Always a good time. Win or lose, we drink the booze.
Yes, I don't think we got into any trouble tonight. I haven't checked my car if it's still in the parking lot, so I guess I should hold off on that.
Your opinion, Steve, is I think we're pretty safe.
I think we're going to be all right. Overall, that was a wild finish. I'm still trying to understand what we saw on the screen in the final couple of minutes in that one.
Yeah. It was definitely a wild game. And I've been kind of trying to, listening in, and I agree. I mean, you got to kind of at least take a point away from this kind of a game. It's disappointing to see, but you know what? It's a quick turnaround. You got to kind of have a short memory in sports, and we play again Sunday. So,
quick turnaround Sunday against Los Dos, and it's another matchup that Darren was just talking about. It could be another 6-point swing because you're taking on a team in your division. So again, it's how they respond to something like this.
Yeah, just it was a little disappointing. I mean, we definitely swung the lineup to start the game. You'd like to see that a little bit because it's a quick turn, like I just said, and it's a long season, but it kind of didn't work out. The first half was kind of flat. Once we kind of subbed on, I think we played a little bit better. We took it to them a little bit more, but we just couldn't find the back of the net again. And as much as I've praised Trey Muse this season, that first goal was really hard to stomach. It's almost such a thankless job to be a keeper in this league, right? Or in soccer at all, you're expected to be perfect, and the minute you kind of mess up, you're kind of like put on a pedestal of shame, I guess. But
yeah,
overall, yeah, I mean, It's
And
just,
it's not
the
one
hard
of-
in the stomach, you know. It's just a bad game in the stomach.
It's also not one of the plays that you are used to seeing Trey Muse make. When you
Yeah.
see something like that go through his legs, you're like, what happened? And
Right.
it was another layer to what was a very strange game overall tonight. I
Very
thought.
strange and like uncharacteristic
Yeah.
from Blake to give the ball away
Yeah.
in such an important area where he gives it away essentially inside of Loyal's own 18 box. You know, just the kind of plays that sort of you go, that's a head scratcher. That's not the club that we were watching when they were on that 9-match unbeaten streak. That's not it. You know, this is, and now you got to get out of this because now this is 2. You know, this is 2 straight losses, and we remember the way it sort of snowballed to begin the season.
Yeah, good point.
You know, that's the sort of thing now Landon's going to have to start saying. He started talking about being a must-win couple of matches. That lineup suggested something different. But now Sunday, you know, to your point, like Sunday against LA Galaxy, that does, you know, now take on a little bit more importance given the result of tonight and what happened against Phoenix.
Yeah, and this may even highlight the fact that how much better we are at home versus away, right? I mean, our 9 unbeaten streak, I think that was 7 of 9 at home, and we drew to Orange County away, and I can't remember the second match. Thank you. And that was basically almost a victory. It was such a terrible loss/draw to Stomach. But here we are, you know, the first away match of July, you know, really, and we lost.
Yeah.
And now we have another game away to LA Galaxy 2, which is just a bus ride. You know, it's not necessarily a flight. It's not the whole travel day. It might be a little bit different. And then the whole month of August, it seems like we're home again. So we could really get on another run here. I just kind of hope that we shake that because how things are going, we can't count on being home in the playoffs, right? I'm already looking towards the end of the season at the playoffs. We can't just count on being a home team. We have to be able to perform away. So we have to kind of change this narrative. We have to be able to say, away, we have to pull it together. Who cares where we're playing? We're going to play our style of soccer. We're going to play our game. We're going to score goals. We're going to take it to them. We're going to have possession. So
win.
I hope they change that kind of narrative pretty soon here.
Pardon me, 1 win, 5 losses, 2 draws away from Torero Stadium. And 1 win coming at Vegas.
That's a yikes, yeah.
They'll see Tacoma 2 more times, both at home, once in August. They'll see him at home in September. So we still see a club that has beaten San Diego twice now. I mentioned the aggregate. They scored 5 goals on San Diego in their 2 matches. San Diego have scored 2. But this is a team that you'll see twice more before the end of the season. And it's a team you can't continue dropping points against. You can't just hand, 12 points in 4 matches potentially to a team in your division when you're fighting for a top 4 spot. So they'll have to turn things around at home. Torero Stadium clearly has been very different for San Diego Loyal this year. If you look ahead to the month of August though, and now that we're done with July, 2 losses, 1 win, and a draw in the month of July. We get ready for August. Los Dos, Monarchs, Tacoma again, Las Vegas, Orange County, and Sacramento. It is a much busier month of August than it was in July. 2 extra matches to go in that one. And this is, again, how they respond will be the big question that we'll all be paying attention
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. And those are all beatable teams, right? Those are all lower table teams that we really need to take August seriously and really take it to them. There's, like Jordan just said, these are all kind of must-wins in a way, in the sense that you got to earn points. You got to take it to them. You got to be serious. So
I will.
Yeah.
See,
But at the same time,
Tom's just doing everything he can just to crush it.
shouts to Teacher Tom.
Shouts to Teacher Tom. Can I just ask you a quick question, a personal question? Because you've got your locals family, and thank you for having us here tonight. This was the locals watch party here against Tacoma. But it's not just your locals family, like it's your family, your wife, your child.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it feels like a very special thing. I don't mean to get all sappy and sentimental.
yeah.
I'm not trying to change the tune here.
Am I a bad father for not bringing Luca?
No, you're not.
Okay.
No, you're not.
Are you a good father for bringing? Are you a bad father for bringing your son?
That is the better question. No, I mean, my son is 17 months old. He's amazing. He loves this.
He loves
all these
the
people are kind of
drums.
our family.
He drives a drummer.
Yeah, he bangs that. We brought a little coffee can in here with the drumstick, and he's been banging it all night.
He's doing it right now.
Yeah, I love him, obviously. But he's a good kid, and we just try to bring him to kind of our lifestyle, bring him to our watch parties, and kind of make him a part of this. And he's grown to know so many other people, and I've grown to know so many other people through him. So, it's incredible to kind of grow this. so much of my passion through this was to build the community and build like our friendship and fandom. Through my past, through soccer culture, I wanted to kind of facilitate that outward into the San Diego community, and to be able to kind of facilitate that inward to my own family has been like so special. So I thank God for the family I have and the opportunities that I've been given. In these moments, even, we're able to do this now through the COVID pandemic, and who knows where things are going now, but I just hope that this can kind of continue because I live for these nights.
My wife always asks me, she goes, is that guy who had that little tiny baby there on March 7th for the inaugural match, is he still bringing that little tiny baby? I'm like, not so little tiny anymore. Not so little tiny.
The only reason Luca's not here tonight is because Luca throws food everywhere. So like, if we sat him down, the pulled pork we would order would be on the ceiling, it would be on the wall, it would be on our monitors. It would be an absolute nightmare. That's the reason Luca's not here.
I'm sure Stanford gets a mouthful, right?
Yeah, see, the dogs.
You can't raise a kid without a dog.
The dogs love Luca. Absolutely. They just park underneath his high chair. All right, I think we covered a lot of things tonight.
True, plus we got to let, you got to be up at 4 a.m. to watch the women's national team, right?
Yeah, I'm going to set the alarm. Yeah, we'll see.
Are you going to set the alarm or are you going to set the DVR?
I will set both.
Okay.
And we'll see
Good
what
plan.
happens.
We're neighbors now. I'm just going to show up to his house at 4 a.m.
Let's go.
I like it. Bring a sixer and off you go.
I got beer.
Okay. Hey, look who's here.
Oh, look, we were just talking about him.
Where's the drum set? Have you been hit in the head with a drumstick yet?
Yes.
How does that feel?
Not good.
No, it doesn't.
Not good.
No.
But usually after matches, I take a lot home because I have my big truck. So we always take drums home, and he runs into the garage and finds the drums every single chance he can.
He has the bluest eyes I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
Can you say hi to the camera? Yeah. What are we singing? I hope that's sanitary. Is it? No?
And now Daddy is the drum.
Just like that. All right, we should say goodnight. Thank you for tuning in. Matchday Live.
By the way, is it over? Or like the matches, are we just going to leave the audience hanging?
I don't know. I think actually what happened in the pregame show happened in the regular game itself. Both just got yanked off in the middle of the segment. We made it to the end of the post-match show. We'll see you Sunday, Los Dos, on the road. We'll be at Miramar on top of a jet. That's Sunday. Maybe. We'll see. Talk to you then.
One.